Welcome back. The big stock on our radar right now is Escorts. The company beat street estimates in earnings driven by a gross margin expansion, and the management outlook has also turned positive. Bharat Madan, the group CFO of Escorts, joins us now on the phone line to talk about that. Mr. Madan, thanks so much for joining us. You know, the heartening bit is that both tractors and the construction volumes have gone up on a sequential basis between last quarter and Q3. Can you share with us what will you end FY20 with in terms of volumes in the tractor business, and what's the outlook now for FY21?
Hi, good morning, Sonia. I think on the tractor side, we expect, I think that Q4 will again have probably some recovery coming in. If you look at the trend of last 3 quarters, the industry has been slowing on the degrowth side. So I think the improvement is visible there. So on tractor side, we expect it will be a slow single-digit degrowth, maybe 3-4% sort of degrowth on a full-year basis, which will be there for tractors. And for construction equipment, so far the industry has been down significantly, almost 35% down. And there we don't see really sudden recovery happening, but normally the last quarter is good for construction business too. So we expect some recovery will happen, but it will be still 20-22% down on a full-year basis.
Oh, actually, I was going to be very excited about the construction equipment business because you showed a 10.5% quarter on quarter. Okay, I guess it's a bleak quarter to compare it to. But can you give us some more nuanced understanding? You spoke about construction. There was another company, Cummins also said that construction business gave them some orders. You don't see a better than, I mean, do you see an accelerated recovery there at all?
Not in construction. I think we must understand is one challenge is coming up is a change of emission norms. So I think most of the construction equipment machines which use more than 50 horsepower and above engines will not be able to manufacture those machines after 1st October 2020. Oh. So there is a possibility a lot of pre-buying can happen before 1st October 2020, which is why I think the manufacturer and the manufacturer for construction has been a bullish. So, but after that, the demand scenario may really get impacted. But yes, still we expect the next year will be better than this current year.
Okay. Okay, Mr. Madan, I wanted to ask you about this big rural theme that all of us are hoping is going to play out. Excellent Rabi, better sowing than expected, more water in the reservoir than expected, higher agri prices. Is life going to be better in the 4th quarter in terms of tractor demand?
Yeah, we expect, I think the demand should pick up now. The Rabi crop is very good. The harvest should be good. So with the good prices, we expect, I think mid-February onwards, the demand recovery will start happening. And FY21 also, probably we'll see some slow recovery. You don't see any bumper recovery happening. Then you will double-digit sort of growth immediately. But I think it will be a very slow recovery. But we think, I think the slowness has probably looked like it's been played out now. So the good indications on the ground. So FY21 and probably FY22 can really give a good growth numbers again.
Your railway division has also seen almost a 30% growth on a year-on-year basis. What's the order visibility there now, and what kind of margins do you enjoy there?
So railway continues to have very good order book. They got almost more than 450 crores of order book as of end of December. And we expect the growth momentum there will continue. We're looking at 25% sort of CAGR in that business in the next 2-3 years. And the margins are also pretty good, and we expect we'll continue to be in 18-19% sort of operating margin range.
So you said 450 crores, is it, in the railway division?
That's right.
Okay, so that's pretty impressive. So 25% CAGR is what you're expecting in railways over the next 2 to 3 years. Even your market share in the domestic tractor business has inched up to almost 12% now. What are you doing to gain market share in this competitive environment, and any targets by the end of the year?
I think company has been gaining market share if you look at the last 3 years trajectory for Escorts. I think it's coming on the back of good product introductions. I think covering the white spaces which we had in the past, which we're not present in, and our dual brand strategy expanding across all market. And the best thing is most of the gains in market share are coming from the market where we were weaker player earlier, so especially in the southern industrial market. So that is a very positive signal to us when going forward. If you see good recovery happening in those markets back on the back of good range. Probably we stand on a better footing now, and that's a getting market share going forward too.
Okay, so if you can just help us, I mean, you were telling us that there is a bit of a pickup in demand, but geographically, how does it look? Because I was looking at the data, North and Central still fell about 4.5% in Q3, and the South region and West region fell by 8%. Where do you see the first signs of recovery come through on a, geographically?
So I think, as you said, the Rabi season is typically more for the normal central market. So you'll see a good demand coming up, especially in this market where the wheat growing areas. So you'll see the record wheat output expected in this harvesting season. So I'm sure the recovery will happen more starting from the northern and central market. But obviously, I think as the year goes by, we expect that it will become more uniform on a pan-India basis.
Okay, so what, you did say that by the end of this year, that by the end of FY20, it will still be a degrowth that the industry sees, and you would also be in tandem with that. But in FY21, are we looking at any low single digit growth? If yes, what could it be? Are we looking at 5%, or maybe it could be in high single digits as well for FY21?
I think it's too early to comment, but yes, we expect FY21 to be a positive growth year, but we're expecting it to be low single-digit growth only. But I think it depends on how really the festive season goes. If you really look at very good months of October and November, it can really set the trend for the balance of the year, and that can really turn the corner.
Okay, and any expectations from the budget?
Well, I think we expect, like everyone else, that there will be a lot of focus having on the rural theme and then infrastructure spending, which are both sectors which are of interest to us. And if the government continues to find the resources to spend money, I think how they get its program. So definitely that's something which will be a positive sign for our industry.
Okay, Mr. Madan, thank you for joining us, and all the best for the quarters to come. So that's the word coming in from Escorts. Recovery is slow, but things are definitely improving. And although FY20 will be a degrowth year, in FY21 they hope to see a low single-digit growth. That's one of the big movers in trade today. But let's shift focus to the commodity markets now. Manisha Gupta, commodities editor, is here with us. Manisha, hi, good morning. What's the one commodity that's on your radar today?
Thank you for that, Sonia. While of course we have been